Washington and the public await AG Barr's summary of Mueller report's contents. U.S. Attorney Hayatollah spent Saturday poring over special counsel's confidential report of his 2-year as Barr and his advisors decide how much of Mueller's findings will be made available to and the American public. The first summary of Mueller's report could be released Sunday, people familiar with the process told the Associated Press. Barr and Mueller delivered the final report to Barr on Friday, signaling an end to the 22-month investigation into Russian meddling in the weather attempts by associates of aided them, the New York Times reported. Barr said he wants to release as much of the report as he can under the law, which would require him to weigh a protocol of not releasing negative information about people not indicted against the public interest. Congressional House Speaker said in a letter to members of Congress that Barr's offer to provide a summary of the principal conclusions was insufficient. She later told it Congress requires the full report and the underlying documents so that the committees can proceed with their independent work, including oversight and legislating to address any issues the Mueller report may raise, A. Pelosi wrote in the letter. U.S. Republic. DMD. Obviously, the congressional scope of inquiry is far broader than that of a special counsel, he said. We've got a broader, U.S. Senior. Chris Coons. Trump has blasted Mueller's investigation almost daily since it began, calling it a witch hunt and insisting there was no. On Saturday, the White House said it had not been briefed on the report. In the end, Mueller indicted 34 people, including the president's former campaign chairman, his first national security advisor, and 3 Russian companies. 25 other Trump associates, including Donald Trump Jr., have sparked speculation about a possible wrongdoing. Trump Jr. 5 Trump aides pleaded guilty to charges and agreed to cooperate with Mueller, and a 6th, longtime confidant, is awaiting trial on charges that he lied to Congress and engaged in witness tampering. On Friday, they emphasized Trump's cooperation with the investigation. It's long past time Democrats drop their politically motivated calls for never-ending investigations, said a copy of the talking points, obtained by the Special Counsel spokesman Peter Carr said Saturday that the case against former Trump campaign aide will be handed off to the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia. Gates was a co-op.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.